Hello guys, welcome to another video on WP Blogger YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use Duplicator WordPress plugin to create backups and also migrate from an existing server to a new server, or from an existing domain name to a new domain name. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we can create a backup of our tutorial website, that is wp-toolsguide.com, and I'll take it to I have a domain name that I don't use, keto top recipes, keto diet recipes.top. So let's open it. Keto diet recipes.top. Site is not functioning, it's broken, it doesn't work. So we will migrate our WP Tools Guide to this new domain, and this domain is also being hosted on a different hosting platform. So we are also moving from Bluehost to Namecheap. If you've always find it hard doing your backups and your migrations using Duplicator, this is the video for you. Watch this video to the end. I will show you how to use this plugin. Before we get started into today's video, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and enable the notification bell to receive alerts anytime I release one of my awesome videos. Like and share this video with your friends, and if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment box below. Also, don't forget that the hosting platform recommended on this channel is Bluehost. It's the best beginner-friendly WordPress hosting platform. So if you've just started using WordPress, go with Bluehost. Click on the link below this video. It will bring you to this page, and just click on Get Started. Come here, select any of these packages you want, and become part of the best WordPress hosting family on the internet. Now let's get started into today's video. Like I said, we are going to learn how to use this plugin. So I'll just copy the name and head over to our dashboard. I'll come to our dashboard, come to the plugins section here and click on Add New. Let's paste the name here. So we have the plugin here. I'll click on Install Now. Once installing is completed, let's click on Activate. Our plugin is now activated and the settings is on the left hand side here. So let me click on it and create our first package. That is our first backup. So backups on Duplicator is known as packages. So let's create our first package, or our first backup, popularly known as. Okay, so this is the name. I'm going to name it WP Tools Guide to Keto. So this is the name of the package. You can name yours any way you want it. We have the installer and the archive. These are the two most important stuff we need here. And I'll just click on Next. So clicking on Next will scan our server for all the WordPress files located within it before we build the backup. So let's wait for the scanning to complete. As we are waiting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and leave all your comments below this video. Scan has completed successfully and everything is looking good here, so we can continue. I'll click on build. So our package is building. So this is the first step to take in order to create a backup of your WordPress site using Duplicator. And once we finish the first part, we'll go to the second part and learn how we can migrate to a new server, to a new domain. Like I said, these are the two things we need. So I'll just use the one-click installer to download the whole package. So I'm downloading the whole package here. Click on start download and let the package finish downloading. Once it finishes downloading, we'll continue with our video. Our download has finished successfully, as you can see from here. So now let's move on to the second step on how to migrate to a new server or to a new domain name. Like I've already mentioned, the new server or the second server we are going to use in this demonstration is Namecheap. So I'll log into my Namecheap account here, into my cPanel. Then we also do the necessary settings inside our Namecheap. In order to upload or migrate to a new server, we need to have a database, a new database user. Connect these two before we can begin the migration process. So I'm going to create a new database. I'll click on MySQL databases here and I'll give it a name. The name is YT Keto, because the demo we are using is a keto website. So I'll just name it YouTube Keto just to remember. And I'll create a database here. So our database has been created. I'll click on jump to users to also create a new database user, and I'll name it YT Duplicator. So the name of our database user is also YTD. Let's generate a password for it. Let's generate any random password. I'll copy it here and let's select. I have copied this password in a safe place and use password. So let's create user. So a new user has been created. Now let's go back and connect the database to the user. So we are going to add this database, this user, to this database, YTK, this one, and let's click on add. So now it brings us to the privileges page. Let's select all privileges and click on make changes. So we've successfully connected the user and the database account. Let's go back to the home page of our cPanel, and I'll go to my file manager and upload our backup file to the necessary directory. So I'll locate the site that the domain name we are going to use. Click on it. Let me select all the files within here and just click on delete. Let me click on delete and hit on upload. So I'm going to upload our backup file here. I'll drag it here and the uploading process will begin. Once uploading is completed, we will come back to the video and continue with the tutorials. Our uploading has finished successfully, as you can see here. So let's go back to our file manager. I'll click on this link here, and it brought us to our file manager. Now let's refresh this domain, and we'll see that we have our zip file here. So we have to unzip the content of this file, and we'll continue with the video. No need to extract this file here, because the installer is going to extract this file for us. So the next step is we make sure we have our zip file inside our domain name, the folder here. Let's refresh this. We can delete this file. Let's delete this. So we're left with only one file inside. Okay, and the URL we are going to use to install, just add install.php to your domain name where we are doing the migration to, and just click on enter. Oh, too bad. Let me upload our installer file. Just give me a minute. Let me upload our installer file here. Click yes, we have it here. And let me refresh this page. So yeah, we have two paths here, meaning we can get started. Let's take read and accept all terms and notices. Let's check what we have inside the startup. Like I said, we are moving WP Tools Guide to a new domain, and this is what we have here. Validation, we have passed, everything is correct here. What other options do we have? So we can just hit next. After accepting terms and conditions, let's click on next. So the installer is extracting the archive files for us. Action, connect and remove all data. Yes. Yes, the name of the host is localhost. Most often yours is also going to be localhost. So let's leave it here. Let me check what other options we have. Okay, connect, and we are not going to create a new database because we've already done that. So let's come back into our dashboard here. Let me go into databases and just copy the database we created, where YTD, let's search, let's bring in the drop down. Okay, so this is the database we created. So I'll copy it here. Now come to our installer and enter the database. The user was YTD. This is the user. Left with the password. So I have this was the password. So let's copy it and paste it here. So host is localhost, database, we've entered the database name, the user we've entered, and the password. So now let's try and connect to the database and find out if our details is correct before we can move on to the next step. Yes, we've got pass here, so everything is correct. What other options do we have here? We can leave them as such, and let's click on next. Run installer on these settings. Yes, so let's click on OK. And now installing database is ongoing. So I'll give the title the new WP Tools Guide, and this is the URL we are installing our backup onto, or this is where we are doing our migration to. Replace, we are not going to do any settings here. And we are also going to use the old WP Tools Guide login details for this. So we don't need to create a new account here. We don't. But for this demo purposes, I think we need to just do one. So I'll just enter Keto D as a username. Let's generate a password, a new admin called Keto D, and then some Keto diet recipes on top. Nickname, we can leave it empty. So we have our password copied and our username, and just let's click on next here. So everything is looking good. Let's log in and check out our site migration. So you can still see we are on keto diet recipes.top, and the new admin name was Keto D, and there's the password. Let me select remember me and click on login. And yes, we are back into the dashboard. So I can click on save. Let's check the site. So we've been able to create a backup of WP Tools Guide, our demo site that we've been using for the various tutorials on this site, on this YouTube channel. And we've also migrated it to a new server. We've moved from Bluehost to Namecheap. We've also moved from our existing domain name WP Tools Guide, and we've been brought to keto diet recipes.top. But as you can see, everything is looking the same as our website. So this is how to create backups and do migrations with Duplicator plugin. The next step is to delete the temporal files. Okay, cleanup has already gone, has already been undertaken, so there's nothing to click here. So I think we are good to go. So this is how easy it is to use this plugin right here, Duplicator WordPress Migration Plugin. This is how easy it is to use it. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If so, smash that like button. Give me the thumbs up. It means a whole lot to me. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We always come your way with amazing WordPress tutorials. Like and share this with your friends. Before I take leave of you, I have prepared some WordPress resources below this video. Check out the description box below this video for those resources. They are meant for all WordPress beginners. They are meant to help you move from a beginner in WordPress blogging to an expert in WordPress. So guys, check those resources out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below. I do well to respond. Until I come your way with another awesome video, it's bye-bye from WP Blogger.